Hi, Greg Taylor from Steam Whistle Brewing. I wanted to tell you a bit of a story today of how I got involved in the brewing business. And we got to build Steam Whistle Brewing 10 years ago. The way things started out actually was I got out of U of T and I went down to West Virginia actually and lived in my uncle's basement and sold frozen pizza there. And I thought it was a great little business that we were starting together. It wasn't so good actually, and we went out of business in about 4 or 5 months. But it was a learning experience for me. It was a tough go. We were trying to sell frozen pizza to legions and bars through the mountains of West Virginia. I came back to Toronto. A friend got me a part-time job. I started being a bike courier, and I met a girl who worked at a brewery, the Upper Canada Brewing Company. And she's actually Sybil, my wife, now. But Sybil introduced me to her friends at the brewery, and I thought, well, this is a fantastic place to work. Upper Canada had a great culture. This is back in 1988. And I hung out there and got to know the guys there, and then one of them offered me a job delivering beer. And that was late 88, beginning of 89, I believe I started delivering beer for Upper Canada. And I worked there for 10 years in deliveries, sales, became sales manager, and learned a lot about the business at that point, 10 years in. I was thinking I was ready to do something different, and lo and behold, the Sleemans came along and bought the business and let everybody go, closed down the plant, and suddenly we were out of work. And two buddies of mine that I worked with, Greg Cromwell and Cam Heaps. Cam's father, Frank, is the gentleman that started Upper Canada. Three of us got together and thought, why don't we start up a brewery again? We had missed it. We'd been out of the business for 8 or 9 months. Actually, we were on a canoe trip up north. And it's about 4 in the morning. We had a few beers, talking away about how great it was to be in the beer business. And we decided, let's get together, the three of us, and come up with a business plan, see if we can pull some investors together and start this beer business all over again and hire all our friends that lost their jobs. So we did that. We got together on Tuesday mornings at a small diner in the east end of Toronto. It's called the Canary Diner. And we came up with a plan. And what we did was we incorporated ourselves, believe it or not, and called ourselves the Three Fire Guys Brewing Company, which had a bit of a ring to it. People thought it was funny, but Sybil at the time suggested that we look to come up with a different name that didn't have the long-term implications of the negativity, etc. that the Three Fire Guys had. So we came up with Steam Whistle Brewing and incorporated it as that. And we actually came up with a lot of the marketing materials, the packaging, etc. before finding the Roundhouse. I had an opportunity with Cam one afternoon to go looking for the right building, and we were struggling to find the right place for our brewery. We knew we wanted to find a place that we would call, it could be considered our cathedral of beer. It's really important with a small business like this that people come in and visit and are very impressed from a first impression standpoint about what they see. It really leaves a good impression with them. The brand is going to end up being stronger, because really small brands like ours are all built by word of mouth. So we went out searching on a Monday morning, and I wanted to go see the Roundhouse in Toronto, downtown by the CN Tower, because a friend of mine had said it's the National Historic Site. They've reconstructed 1/3 of it because the convention center had expanded underneath, and they're putting it back together again, but they were using plastic mullions in the windows, and I had disagreed. And I said, I guarantee that's not the case. We made a bet. I went Monday with Cam on my first part of our outing to find a building. Went to the Roundhouse, looked in the window, saw there were wooden mullions. I won the bet. And then I looked in and thought this would be the perfect place for a brewery. So got back in the car, and Cam called the phone number, which was on the side of the building, that said for public interest, dial this number. And we got through a gentleman who sort of liked our idea. Then he discovered that Cam was the son of Heather Heaps, who actually had sold his house only a few days prior to this. And he said, you know what, come in and tell me your story, I'll listen to you. So Cam actually went in with his dad, who started the Upper Canada Brewing Company, a well-respected businessman in Toronto. And the two of them convinced this gentleman that it would be a good idea. And after a 4 or 5 month campaign, we went to City Council, and we did get approval on the Steam Whistle business plan to move to the Roundhouse. It's a great facility for us because we're well located. It has a lot of rail history, which is really combined in with the history of our brand. And we get a lot of visitors down here, which is something we were hoping for. And so I would welcome you if you get an opportunity to come down to basically CN Tower to Steam Whistle Brewing, try our great Pilsner, enjoy the building, and have some fun.